morning, dear students. In this video, we are going to start with conjunctions. This is chapter number 27 in my book. Kindly take out your books and get ready with the topic. And children, I want each one of you to note down the content. Whatever I have noted down, made a note. This should be in your fair copies. Now, the word conjunct means to join. Therefore, conjunctions are the words that join words, clauses, phrases or sentences. Now, there are various kinds of conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction, correlative conjunction and subordinating conjunction. Now, coordinating conjunctions are those words which join similar grammatical units. When we talk about similar grammatical units, we talk about noun with noun, phrase with phrase, clause with clause. Now, these are the examples given over here. Coordinating conjunctions can be listed as and, but, for, or, still, yet, so, otherwise, nor, neither, and either, as well as. They join similar grammatical units. For example, the ocean and seas consist of maximum water on earth. Now, oceans and seas, these are two nouns. So, the word and joins oceans with, that is a noun with a noun. Similarly, she picked up the kettle and poured the tea. Now, the word and over here joins two phrases. Picked up the kettle, poured the tea. These are the phrases. Okay. Similarly, take a third example. My father played the piano and my mother sang a song. So, this is one clause. My father played the piano. It's joined by the word this and. My mother sang a song is another clause. So one clause is joined by another clause with the help of coordinating conjunction. Next is correlative conjunction. Now correlative conjunctions, they are used in pairs. For example, either or. When we use the word either, we use or along with it. Neither nor. Not only but also. Both and. Though yet. So that. Hardly when. Whether or. No sooner than. So these are the pairs. Okay, these are the pairs which we use along with the in a sentence, right? Now, take an example. He's neither happy nor sad. She's not only wise but also patient. He ran so fast that he won the prize. So, what do you understand over here? It is that whenever we are using these conjunctions, either we have to use them with the pair that is or, right? Neither nor, not only but also. Just have to memorize all these pairing conjunctions, right? Next is subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction joins a subordinate clause to a principal clause, like though, although, since, after, till, until, as, because, if, while, when, whether, lest, as if, as soon as long as though, than, etc. You can take an example. I waited for him till the speech ended. Now this word still is a subordinating conjunction. Similarly, everyone admired her because she was well organized. So this is a conjunction which joins a subordinate, which is a principal clause over here. Everyone admired her. It's principal clause and the subordinate because she was well organized. So this part is a subordinate clause, right? You can go through your books, the chapter which it is explained in detail. So with examples, each and every examples have to be well read and memorized. See all the different types of the coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions according to time, purpose, cause, condition, etc. Okay, they are classified over here. And I want each one of you to just go through each sentence very, very carefully. I can, like some of the sentences I've underlined over here, just mark it very important. It's not only did he pass. You see, if you are asked to begin a sentence with not only, how you have to construct a sentence. First you have to use a verb and then subject. And how you have then, it should be accompanied by, but he also got a first class. Right? You can see this also, not only has he done wrong, but his wife has also done so. So you can just keep in mind, first over here you'll find a verb use and then you follow it with a subject. Clear? So you come to the next page. In my book it is 128 page. You have more words and just mark it important, whichever words I have written over here. When the points where I have written important, you just have to write important and just follow the construction part of each sentence. How the sentences are constructed, and these are all very important. And please go through the correct usage of various sentences. Read carefully. The part which I have ticked is very, very important. Okay. Now there are some uses of some conjunctions mentioned over here. Over here, lest is very important. Okay, unless is very important. Like all these words, just go through this page properly, read it thoroughly. Okay, and see how the sentences can be framed properly. Children, to understand the topic properly, you just have to go through these common errors in the use of conjunctions. These are incorrect sentences given over here, and how the correct form of sentences could be written. So you just go through this, right? And most important part in this exercise is this part, second part. Combine the following pairs of sentences by using suitable conjunction. It's written by using suitable conjunctions, but you have to practice it without using and but also. So practice it without using and but so as we have the questions in our exams. Clear? So please practice this exercise on your own. Next children, I have just made a note of some concepts connected by conjunctions. Concept of place, the conjunctions used when you have to describe the concept of place that we should use where, whenever, time. When we talk about the time, we have to use these conjunctions. Please note it down. Here, when we add one thing to another, you have to use these. When we are contrasting things, you have to use these conjunctions. When we talk about purpose, you have to use this. When we talk about comparison, you have to use these conjunctions. When we talk about cause and result, you are connected by these. You connect a sentence. Use these conjunctions in a sentence. When we talk about some alternative things, these conjunctions are used. For condition, these conjunctions are used. For concession, these conjunctions are used. You can practice it with the help of exercises which will be followed later. Thank you very much. Children, please note down. Relative pronoun, relative adverb and prepositions are also joining words. Now I'll give an example. This is the book that I had been looking for. Now over here, this is the book. The book is the antecedent. That is a relative pronoun that connects the first half to the second half. Okay. Now just remember, antecedent refers to a noun. So over here, I'll come back to the sentence. This is the book that I had been looking for. So that word refers to this noun, book. Okay, which is the antecedent. Right? So here in the sentence we'll find that the word that is also doing the work of joining the sentence, and it is a relative pronoun. Similarly, middle Himalayas are a zone where tall trees grow. Now over here, where is a relative adverb which introduces a clause, tall trees grow. Right? Then third sentence, the mouse ran into a hole. This into is a preposition that shows a place where mouse ran. Pick up the box and put it on the shelf. This word and is a conjunction which joins the two sentences. Pick up the box and second part of sentences, put it on the shelf. So you'll find that relative pronoun, relative adverb and prepositions, just like conjunctions, also join the words or sentences. Now how to differentiate between conjunction and preposition? Now remove it from sentence. If two independent sentences still exist, then it is a conjunction. For example, the winners were announced after the function got over. Now just remove after over here, the winners were announced. Okay, remove it. If the two independent sentences exist together, then it is conjunction. Like the winners, if you remove after over here from this sentence, the winners were announced, the function got over. So automatically we come to know that after is a conjunction. Okay, so what did you understand? That in order to find out whether a word is conjunction or a preposition, remove that particular word from the sentence and see whether these two sentences they exist independently or not. If they exist independently, like the winners were announced is one sentence, the function got over is another sentence, that means the word used to join these two sentences is a conjunction. Right? If removal of the word spoils the meaning of the sentence, for example, he has not eaten anything since morning. If we remove since from a sentence, this is a joining word over here, we remove it. He has not eaten anything is one part, morning is another part. So does it make sense? The two sentences, like one sentence and the other half doesn't make a sense when they exist independently. Therefore, when after removing the word, it spoils the meaning of a sentence, then that particular word used is a preposition. So I hope you have understood how can you differentiate between a conjunction and a preposition. Similarly children, here we have the important conjunctions listed. He can neither sing nor dance. So you have to begin a sentence with the word neither. Neither can he sing nor dance. You see how I've constructed a sentence? When we have to begin a sentence with a conjunction, then use a verb first and then a subject. So this is a correlative conjunction which cannot exist alone. It needs a pair. Right? Similarly, not only did he write but also paint. So over here, so if you are starting a sentence with, beginning a sentence with not only, always use a verb first and then. Children, here we have listed down all the sentences. You can just go through it. It's in your book also. The only point to remember is whenever you are beginning sentences with these words, you have to use the verb first and then the subject. And how the words have to be, the particular word has to be followed by the particular pair. Like with not only we use but also. With hardly we use when. With no sooner we use than. With scarcely we use when. Lest is followed by should. However is written this way. However deeply you may wish, you cannot get back youth. Then how until unless are not followed by a negative verb because the word unless, okay, is itself negative. Okay, unless means if not. You can go through this sentence also. I shall wait until you return. This is never followed by a negative verb. Conjunctions used in pairs like correlative are followed by same part of speech. So go through chapter 27 thoroughly and try to solve the exercise that is complete or combine the sentences without using and but or so. So for more exercises, for more revision, I'll give you some set of questions in my coming videos. Thank you.